That's it.
So progression in the trophy against Rushall Olympic 2-1 in the end. What are your thoughts on that performance?
It was a long 7-minute stoppage time, I'll say that. No, look, I thought the boys were outstanding, absolutely outstanding to a man. I thought first half we were head and shoulders the better team. We're 2-0 up, we've hit the crossbar, we've missed 2 1-on-1s, we've had balls flashed across the box. If we'd have been 3 or 4-0 up, that they couldn't have had any complaints. We knew second half was going to be tough. We knew that they would come out. We knew that there would have been strong words in there, and they were going to react, and they were going to be better, and they were. But I think 2-3 minutes into the second half, we have an unbelievable chance. Great football from Ryan into Jaden. Jaden turns and pulls them apart, and puts Danny in, and 3-0 was probably game over. And it's got to be clinical, and that's, I think, been a big problem for us this season, is that we've got into real good positions in games, and we've not close the game off. And but in saying that, Rushall then had their spell, scored. We tinkered a little bit and made a change, and we plugged the central area where they were getting a lot of possession. And I thought the boys absolutely worked so hard. And if I'm being honest, I don't think our keeper's made. If he's made one, I don't know. He's not made many saves for all the possession they had and territory. We still look very dangerous on the counter, and I think it's a very well deserved win against a really good side. And we're obviously really pleased.
So just to touch on the lineup, obviously there's no Alex Cameron and Callum Rowe.
Yeah.
Obviously they were both with Rushall and dual registered to us. I think many people might have expected him to play a role, but what's your thoughts? The
reality is, obviously they were dual reg players. They're both our players now. But when the draw was made, we spoke. Me and the manager getting really well, and we spoke, and we had a gentleman's agreement, if you like, that both players wouldn't be allowed to play in the game. So we couldn't consider them. Jamie Melbourne goes ill in the week, and he's unable to be involved. So we're really short, and our bench today we had 3 academy boys, and we had a player that's never played a game for us, and that was where we were, because when you've got those type of players missing, it does leave you short. And at the end, we got players on there that are just on their last legs. Callum's played the last 7 or 8 minutes of a back injury, but we just couldn't bring him off, because we got a couple of 17-year-olds on the bench that it would have been, the occasion would probably be a bit much. If we would have been 3 or 4-0 up, then we could have done that, but we just couldn't do it. So but in the end we managed to get over the line.
So the draw will be on Monday. We'll all be looking with keen eyes. Step 1 teams come into it as well. What kind of draw are you hoping for? You're hoping for maybe a slightly easier, lower step, or you're hoping for a big wig from step 1?
I think, look, from a club's point of view, it would be fantastic if we could go and get one of the big boys away from home, and generate good funds, and give players, some of our younger players, that experience of pitting their wits against fantastic footballers at really good venues. That would be great. On the other hand, you're looking and you're thinking, can you get a team division below? There's a couple of them still in the competition. Could we get a team division below at home, or could we get a team at our level? Well, look, play. We've really, over the last couple of years, we've competed really well against step 2 teams. We've not won out today, and I do know from my playing days that a lot of step 2 teams and step 1 teams at this stage that don't take it as serious. Maybe they've got other things, promotion and playoffs, and staying up on their mind, so that could affect the team that they put out. But we're all going to be listening out for that draw on Monday, and I hope it's kind to us, because we've not really had great draws over the last 3 years. But if we can get a big club away from home, or even at home, and get as many people down here as we can, that'd be great for us.
So 2-1 progression in the FA Trophy today. Very good result, very good team performance. What are your thoughts, having obviously played in the centre of the park against National League North opponents?
Yeah, it was one of those tough games to come into, especially in the last few games. We've kind of lost a few games, so really positive for the boys in terms of confidence to come today and beat a step 2 opponent. And they're a good side as well, well drilled, and we started off, we were flying from the start. Could have got a few goals in the first half, if you get me. So I'm really proud of the boys, and it's a real bounce back from the last few games, and an important progression into the next round. So boys are really buzzing and really happy with that.
So what are your thoughts on your own personal performance, sitting obviously at the centre of midfield, having to keep our shape and keep everyone disciplined? You got man of the match as well, as voted by the chairman, so big award for you. What are your thoughts on your individual performance? Yeah,
it's a little good thing to top it off with the man of the match with a performance, if you get what I mean. It was a hard and difficult battle for us in midfield, running side to side. I jumped around like a screw at the end as well. But it was a really, really good team performance. Really good individuals. Like, everyone worked hard. The boys grafted, and we kind of had to move side to side because they moved the ball well. But we dealt with that threat and got the win in the end. So really proud of the boys.
So you mentioned everyone's buzzing, obviously, with that win. The draw's on Monday. What kind of draw are you hoping for? Are you hoping for another home tie, or are you hoping for a big away day?
No, looking for a big away day. Hopefully a step one team, and then the boys enjoy, or the club gets to enjoy a nice day, and then we can do the team, and we can do the fans proud, you know. So hopefully a good team, and then we can go on from there.